once hailed as Brazil's golden boy, once called the heir to Pelé himself. Robinho was supposed to rewrite football history. Instead, he's locked behind bars, serving a 9-year sentence for one of the sport's darkest crimes. This is the story of a man who had the world at his feet, a player who commanded 70 million euros transfers, who wore the legendary number 10 shirt at Real Madrid. But talent means nothing when character fails, and Robinho's fall from grace wasn't just disappointing, it was devastating, culminating in actions that shattered any remaining legacy. Brazilian talent, the best of the best football in the world. From the heights of the Bernabeu to the depths of Brazil's Tremembe Penitentiary, this video exposes the complete collapse of one of football's most gifted yet most wasted talents. We'll trace his meteoric rise at Santos FC, where at just 18 years old, he became a phenomenon. His transformation into Galácticos from Real Madrid, earning millions and global adoration. His disappointing European career that never matched the hype. And finally, the horrifying crime that exposed who Robinho truly was beneath the skillful dribbles and flashy tricks. A crime committed in 2013 that took over a decade to bring to justice. Today, Robinho sits in prison, his dreams shattered, his reputation destroyed forever. How does a player once valued at £32.5 million, a British transfer record, end up as prisoner number 08508 in a Brazilian penitentiary? How does someone who scored 28 goals for Brazil become a convicted criminal? The answer will shock you. But first, you need to understand where it all began. If you're ready for the full truth, smash that like button and subscribe. This story gets darker with every minute. Robinho was born into poverty. His early life was marked by struggle, but football became his escape, his salvation, his ticket out. At just 12 years old, the unthinkable happened. Pelé, the greatest footballer who ever lived, personally selected Robinho as his successor. The pressure was immense, the expectations impossible. But young Robinho delivered. In 2002, at only 18 years old, he led Santos FC to their first Campeonato Brasileiro title since Pelé's era, a 26-year drought broken. He scored 47 goals in 108 appearances during his first stint. He was magical, unstoppable, electrifying. In 2004, he did it again, another Brazilian championship. By then, Europe's biggest clubs were circling like sharks. Real Madrid, Chelsea, Barcelona, everyone wanted the Santos sensation. The boy from São Vicente was about to become a global superstar. In July 2005, Real Madrid paid €24 million, 60% of his release clause, making Robinho one of the most expensive Brazilian players ever sold. Real Madrid, the biggest club on the planet. Robinho was handed the iconic number 10 shirt, previously worn by Luis Figo. He was playing alongside Ronaldo, Roberto Carlos, Raul, and David Beckham. The Galácticos era was in full swing. His first season showed promise. 14 goals in 37 appearances. Real Madrid won back-to-back La Liga titles in 2006 to 2007 and 2007 to 2008. Robinho was contributing, dazzling crowds with his dribbling, his speed, his Brazilian flair. He finished his Madrid career with 35 goals and 30 assists in 137 matches. Respectable numbers, but not the legendary status everyone expected. He was often benched, and the inconsistency was already showing. In Brazil's national team, Robinho earned 100 caps and scored 28 goals. He won the Copa America in 2007 and 2 FIFA Confederations Cups. He played in 2 World Cups. But even for Brazil, he was frustratingly inconsistent. Moments of brilliance, followed by weeks of mediocrity. The peak everyone predicted never truly arrived, and soon the decline would begin. Real Madrid decided to move away from Robinho. The 2008 new rich Manchester City, freshly taken over by Abu Dhabi's Sheikh Mansour, broke the British transfer record. £32.5 million for his football. His first season at City showed glimpses of the old Robinho, 14 goals as the club's top scorer. But injuries and inconsistency destroyed his second season and his future. He was loaned back to Santos in January 2010, desperate to escape England. In August 2010, AC Milan paid just £15 million, less than half of what City paid. At Milan, Robinho became a rotation player. He won Serie A in his first season, scoring 32 goals in 144 appearances over 4 years. Decent, not spectacular. The Ballon d'Or level he was supposed to reach? It became a cruel joke. Robinho was becoming just another talented player who never fulfilled his potential. But football disappointment wasn't Robinho's only failure. Behind the tricks and the trophies, something much darker was brewing. Something that would destroy not just his career, but his entire life. In a Milan nightclub in 2013, Robinho committed a crime so horrific it would haunt him for over a decade. Hit that subscribe button now. The next chapter reveals the truth that Robinho tried desperately to hide. Robinho never had a home after his third stint at Santos ended in 2014. Robinho became a football nomad. 2015, Guangzhou Evergrande in China. 10 appearances, 3 goals. Won the Chinese Super League, but nobody cared. 2016, Atletico Mineiro in Brazil. 68 appearances, 38 goals. His best scoring period since Santos. But this was Brazil's second tier of competition. The world had moved on. 2018, Sivasspor in Turkey. 31 appearances, 12 goals. Playing in front of thousands instead of millions. 1919, Istanbul Başakşehir. 12 appearances, 4 goals. Won the Turkish Super League, but by then, Robinho was just a name, a memory, a remember-when player. In October 2020, Santos offered him one final return. Nostalgia, nothing more. But sponsors immediately revolted. They refused to be associated with him. Within days, Santos suspended his contract. At 36 years old, Robinho's career ended not in glory, but in shame and controversy. Because by then, the world knew. The courts had spoken. Justice was finally catching up. In 2017, an Italian court sentenced Robinho to 9 years in prison for his part in the gang sexual assault. He denied everything, claiming the encounter was consensual. The evidence said otherwise. The victim's testimony was clear. The court documents were damning. The crime was committed in 2013. Robinho and 5 other men gang-raped a 22-year-old Albanian woman after plying her with alcohol until she was unable to consent. 7 years after the sentence, Robinho was surrendered to authorities in Santos. He was transported to the Dr. José Augusto César Salgado Penitentiary in Tremembé, São Paulo, known as the Prison for the Famous. He's been there ever since. Nowadays, Robinho remains imprisoned. He works in the prison workshop, repairing televisions and radios. He completed 10 education modules, hoping for sentence reduction. His lawyers continue filing appeals to Brazil's Supreme Court, but his chances are slim. In recent prison interviews, Robinho continues to deny wrongdoing. He's claimed racism was to blame for his conviction. He's insisted he's been treated unfairly. But the evidence doesn't lie. The victim's pain doesn't disappear because Robinho refuses to accept responsibility. From Galáctico to prisoner, from hero to criminal. This is Robinho's legacy. This is what happens when gifted athletes believe they're above consequences. Robinho's story isn't just about a disappointing football career. It's about a man who had everything: talent, fame, wealth, adoration, and threw it all away through his own monstrous actions. He scored 28 goals for Brazil. He played for Real Madrid, Manchester City, and AC Milan. He won league titles in Spain, Italy, China, and Turkey. He earned tens of millions of dollars. And none of it matters now. So here's the question. Was Robinho's career disappointing because of his personal failures, or were his on-field failures a symptom of deeper character flaws? Did the lack of discipline that destroyed his potential also lead to the horrific crime he committed? What do you think? Leave your thoughts in the comments below. Let's discuss how someone with so much promise became one of football's most disgraceful figures. Hit that like button and share this story. Subscribe for more deep dives. Brazilian talent, the best of the best football in the world.